Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Starting on the mound in this one, Kris Bubic. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. About to get started here, Luke Keeschel now at the plate. And we're underway from Wrigley Field. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first, and an easy out to start the game.
Ball, that's out.
Just underway here from Wrigley. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Foul ball.
Ball 1.
And a strike on the outside edge. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. That one ran inside, almost got him. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the hill for the Twins, David Festa. What should we keep an eye on here? Here's Alex Bregman.
Hey.
Clips the corner, 0-2. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Batting second, the right.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very.
Now a dive at short, the feed for 1.
No, yeah.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the Twins DH, Josh Bell. Ouch, that one drilled him. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
Review,
the decision's been made, and he's
been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Check swing went around. That's strike one. Lopez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Oh, 1 now. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Conforto whips it back in quickly. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, no outs. Jordan Lawler will hit next. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Late swing fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. On the ground, right side, Horner throws to first in time. Awesome play there.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 2, Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens digs in now. 2 hits and 4. Bats during yesterday's ball game.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
On a bounce right side. Fires to first. And that will end the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the friendly confines, Swanson digs in with an impressive home run total. Top 5 in the league is legit, Singy.
Oh, for sure, Boog. He's got that don't make a mistake vibe every time he steps in.
You can almost hear the crowd hold its breath when he swings.
Yeah, and most of the time it's for good reason. He's a human highlight reel.
In the air, right field. Clemens on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jack McKinstry.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Corner.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals a bag.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there. And if the catcher's great, he can make up the time. But if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Softly hit to third. Lawler slinging it to first in time.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Matt Shaw.
And that is out of play. Man at second. And that one finds its way through. And it gets by him. The throw in. And he's out. But 1 run does score on the error. And that'll do it for the inning. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the on to the third inning. And now for the Twins, Eric Wagaman. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have this one. One down.
Ball one.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
This one in the air, right field, and that's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. He's 0 for 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Siggy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Inside, ball one.
On the ground to third. Bregman handles. And that is the inning. Twins strand a pair. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Crow Armstrong.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Keishel gets under it. 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
That's a ball.
That one inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
There's a strike. 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
In for a strike. And now it's 3-2. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And now it's Alex Bregman, runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Yeah, foul ball. Conforto leads off first with 1 away. That clips the corner.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. Safe. He beats it.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
2 on, 1 out, and that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane. Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Amaya up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Hey!
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 1 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Otto Lopez.
In the air, right field. Suzuki settles under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman, Jordan Lawler.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And before the 0-1, he asks for time. The Twins trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Suzuki takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That's a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And that's a strikeout looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They still trail 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Dansby Swanson. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That's towards center. Buxton under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Seth McKinstry.
Lifted in the air, right field. Clemens on the move. 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. And he's there with a double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
This to third. Lawler. Jump throw across his body. Throw is high and over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Bad time to throw one out of play with the runner starting on second, as it allows him just to walk home for the run. Remember, on a ball thrown out of play, the runners get the base they were going to plus one more. So that was basically an automatic run.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-2. Hard hit left side. They limit the damage here. We played 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Twins 0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Clemens.
Ground ball right side. Horner fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. The Twins trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 1.
That one just missing inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Step off, throw to first. Wagaman dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Ball two.
Throw there. Safe. Man at second. Sets him down looking. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Up next for Minnesota, the left fielder, Austin Martin.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Still nothing. Back here at the friendly confines, Michael Conforto will climb in. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That's outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Next offering misses, and the count's full. Got him looking. One away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
No, inside.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Next offering is fouled back. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty. So up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1.
8-2. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Nope, inside.
That one
ball
called
two.
just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Two down, nobody on. And delivers outside. High fly ball, right field. Clemens has a beat on it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Ball one.
In the air to left center. Martin on the move to the gap. And that is that. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now, Byron Buxton. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. And caught on a warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Phil Maton, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Milner also getting ready. On the ground to the left. Swanson fires over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. The Twins down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Twins.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Line drive, leaps and he's got it. Well, that one was back here at Wrigley Field. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Dansby Swanson. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Dansby Swanson blasts one out. His 24th home run of the season. Derek Shelton out of the on the mound now, Justin Topa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Horner was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so he should appreciate this.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Shaw, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Just missed. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that's outside of this ball 4, and he's on base.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Buxton returns it to the infield. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. And here is Michael Conforto. Shaw at second. Crow Armstrong at first. 2 out of the inning. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
Now this one gets through. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe! In comes the run from second. And they lead by 4.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. They limit the damage here. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Palencia.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Jeffers up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Jeffers wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their 2nd challenge. The 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Ball, that's out.
The Twins down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far.
Out. You're out.
4-1 the final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.